Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a last-minute call, but we've got Ross Milson now playing Nicky Smith for a £400 pot. It's been a really busy day at Q World. Long may it continue. I've got the resident DJ, Guy Bryant, with myself. I thought we'd give you a bit of commentary, seeing as nobody likes a bit of quiet. So here we go. We'll do our best. Steady and Scott Wright are going to be coming in soon to take over, but we're just going to do our best and see what we can do. What do you think, Guy? What are you thinking, mate? Talk to me.
I'm thinking my first frame in.
Yeah, it's going to be. There's going to be a bit of nerves from both the players. Might only be a £400 pot, Guy, but at the end of the day, £400 is a lot of money.
Still big pennies.
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I think Nicky Smith's is either trying to take this out or stick it behind the black, straight behind the black. Left him a shot at this one now.
Not an easy shot, though, is it?
If he can get through to that green bag and then pop that in the middle, it's a bit deceiving from this angle, Guy. But
didn't realise it. Could
yeah, that's it. Like I say, when you look at this screen, there's balls you can get to that you can't obviously see on the screen. Take this in the middle now. He's going to drop the black in. Oh. That's not what we expected, Guy, was it?
That was a brave shot. Cracking pot. First frame to Nick. Right, we need to update the score. 1 to Nick. Just played a lovely double. Left himself in not a nice place on the black. And then...
Who, Nicky did?
Yeah, and then...
some routines we've been going through. So what we need to do, guys, just on right, we'll pull that to one side. Update score. And that should be that. Yeah, I think Nicky Smith's just gone for a toilet break. Couldn't handle all the routines that I've been setting up for him. You know, putting him through his paces for his Ross game.
First frame's a big frame, any match.
Yeah, of course it is. It's like myself, guy. I'm not sure about you, but I seem to be a good back runner, not a great front
I'm
runner.
useless at the start.
Yeah, well, I think when you go heading some games and you get a nice, comfortable lead, you get complacent. But when you're behind, you're always fighting, digging deep, just to pull in.
You've got to go for it.
You've got to step it up. Yeah, and I'm sure many of us have been in that position ourselves, where we're 3, 4, 5 frames behind, and you're thinking, what can I do now? Well, the answer is just step it up and go big or go home, kind of thing.
Have these guys played each other before?
I'm not too sure they've had a cash match against each other, but yeah. It was sort of a last minute thing. I had a message today off Nicky Smith, know I'm playing tonight. Obviously, we've got his main match booked in for next month on the 24th, I think it is. But no, I was a bit unsure about tonight's game, but we got it all organised and we got it set up. The place has been full all day. Business is looking really good. I think they're both up for it. At first, I thought it might have been World Rules because Ross likes his World Rules.
I think it's Grimsby rules.
No, I think
Is it?
Is it Black Ball? Let's have a look at the world. No, it's definitely Black Ball. Yeah, it's Black Ball rules, mate.
I'll be corrected, but I thought I heard them saying Grimsby rules. I'll
Yeah,
have to check on that.
that surprised me because usually Ross is he's a World Rules player, and it suits his game to be truthful.
I
But
can't keep up with all the rules.
no, you've got your Supreme, you've got your Black Ball, you've got your Grimsby rules.
Your world rules.
Yeah, that's it.
You.
Hi, darling, you alright?
Michael Cable, number 1.
No. Number 11. Only joking, Mike.
Too much talent up here, that's a problem.
Yeah. So I'm liking the stream the way it's set up now. We've got everything panned out, everything looks good. You can see the players, the sponsorships, everything's looking good.
Quality stream.
Yeah,
always,
it
always
is,
has
yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Right.
Right then, Nicky Smith. What are you thinking here, lad? He's looking at that red into the middle, is he? Just plop that in.
Nice and gently, just roll her in.
Yeah, maybe opposite middle for the next ball. Thank you, sweetheart. Grimsby's number 1 barmaid. That's Chops. That's it, Nicky Smith. Yeah, he's got a bit of fortunate there, to be
Can't
truthful.
argue with that, it's nice.
It was a it was a nice kiss. Looking where the balls are, I fancy him to take these out. What do you think, Guy?
Ball on the cushion, that's the one. How's he going to do it?
Yeah, well, you've plopped this one in it. He's got a choice to develop it or just drop on it. It's 2 choices here, and he's gone to develop it.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Maybe not the right shot, but we'd
maybe
all
he
play
could
it
have just
differently.
dropped behind it, screwed that in, and then had a shot to the other one in the green bag. That
Top corner, hold. Yellow will hold it.
yeah. That's it. Good call,
Ooh.
Guy. So it's a bit off the pot there, to be truthful, you mate. Like I say, it's early days, guys. It's
It's early days for us as well.
yeah.
This is a first.
It's got the makings of a good game, though. To be fair. And he's gone to that's a lovely shot.
Nice shot.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, you fancy him now.
I do, yeah. I'd fancy him to take these out. There doesn't seem to be any hard balls there. Just play his way down the table from one to the next. Yep, he's taking his hardest ball. Yep, next.
Bit of
Maybe-
work to do now.
Yeah, he's overdone that a little bit, but he's still got options. He's played into a shot where he's got options there.
Angles there. Ooh.
That's very unlucky. Even if he had potted that ball, Guy, to be truthful, he wouldn't have been on any yellow. So it's
Black's
done.
only
it's-
going in
it's-
one bag now. That's the
Yeah,
middle bag.
that's it.
So the work's for Nicky to do now.
In all honesty, if that had dropped in, he'd have been in a world of pain. Yeah. Yes, Nicky Smith.
Not an easy shot.
For me, yeah, he's got to drop that in down the bottom line, off this cushion, back across, stick the black in the opposite middle. There we go. Oh.
Unlucky, but it wasn't an easy shot by
No,
far.
it's never easy. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Maybe taking the one next to the black now. Drop the 2 in the middle. The black in the bottom right corner. It's easy to talk a good game, Guy, isn't it? But playing it's a different ball game, isn't
It
it?
looks so easy on the screen, but I
Yeah,
can
of
assure
course it
you
does.
it's far from it. Far from it.
See, now I would have took the one next to the black, but
Yeah, up to the corner.
Yeah,
No
that's
bit of
it.
screw.
Every player plays his own way. Dangerous shot, this guy. Very
Ooh.
dangerous. There you go. Now he's in a bit of trouble.
If it's a touching ball, which I don't know whether it is,
I think there's a gap
You-
in between. I'm not too sure. If it's a touching ball, he's got a bit of an outcome there, because all he has to do is come off the cushion and hit the ball above the black,
There
and
he
he leaves him directly behind the black.
stick it next to the yellow again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Obviously, it wasn't a touching ball. I don't think.
Can he
He's-
see it?
He's left him an opportunity here, where the black goes in the bottom right
Look at his
bag.
body language, you can.
Yeah, he screwed back for the bottom right bag as
Great
well.
shot.
That's
Great
a brilliant shot by Nick.
Lovely
That's a
shot.
brilliant shot. And he
2
put
up.
that home. That's brilliant.
Nice
that is,
finish.
Nick. It was a good finish in the end. Bit of a scrappy frame, but that was a good finish. And that's Nick 2-0 up now. I knew it was that tuition that I give to Nick before he started his game. Priceless, that.
Ricey coaching.
Yeah. Not even Ivan can do that stuff, do you know what I mean? Good to see our stream with all our sponsors on. We've got Larco, TR Carpets, Black Anvil, CRS Business Systems. It's brilliant to see. Table's playing really nice at the minute. I had the opportunity to play Nick Smith earlier for a few games, and yeah, it just
Is that the
runs
first
beautiful.
time you've played on the table?
No, I've had a few opportunities. I won't mention who I've taken out because I'm not big-headed like that guy. But no, I've had a few games on it, and yeah, it's effortless in a way. You don't need to put anything into the balls to make it work.
I've yet to play it, but
Yeah.
looking forward to having
Well,
a game
Guy,
on it.
I promise you this now. Me and you will be having a game on there. If it's only for beers, that's fine with
Yes.
me, mate.
A bear each frame.
Yeah, that sounds good. Followed by Jaeger bombs.
Go on then.
Yeah, straight in my basket. That's a monster break. That's a
Great
cracking break by Nick. Right, weighing up the situation now. What's he fancy? I think there's one hard red that's next to the yellow, next to the middle bag on the right hand side.
Same at the top.
Yeah, that's it. So he has got to develop a couple of balls here, really. It's not a straightforward finish, this, and he knows that.
It's not an easy first shot, in all honesty.
No.
Come round for this yellow down here, or
To
he
be
goes for the
truthful,
red
it's
in the
a bit
opposite corner.
unfortunate for a break like that to. On
Free
his ra-
table,
yeah,
open
that's
table.
it. Again, it's not straightforward for Ross here. As I say, he's got the ball up in the green bag. So it's going to take some developing.
He's going to take the reds for sure.
Yeah, and then there's that one just below the middle bag next to his yellow. I'm not sure if that plops in the middle or not. Or is now we can play that to the top left hand
Looks
to
like
the
it
yellow bag.
goes- Yeah, looks like it goes to
Yeah,
the
it
corner.
does now, and that's a good shot because that was one of his hardest balls. And he's always got him tied up there with that yellow and red. No, that's nowhere near the bag. He's still in prime position. Nick's going to need to do some either developing or containing. I mean, he can plop in all these for sure, but where's he go?
Ultimately, you need the angle,
Yeah.
either skill shot wise
Yeah.
or to pop
See,
it
he's
out.
gone for the container there, really, because I don't think he could take out the finish. It was always going to be hard. But he's put the ball in Ross's court now. For me, Ross, or if you could stick it behind that red up in the green pocket.
Oh, that sounds like we've just won the cricket.
Right, it does sound good, doesn't it? Or even now, doubling this one across and playing the skill shot. Just above this middle pocket, towards the top end. No. He's going for the awkward cut. And it's not quite there.
Yeah, Nick's unfortunate. He's got all his balls down this bottom end of the table, and he ultimately needs to be up that top end
He does.
to free that ball
You're right
one way
there,
or the
Gav.
other.
You bang on the money there. You can put all these 4 balls now that Nick's got, but he needs to develop that yellow next to the red, and he's going for it
Yeah, he's
now
gonna pop
because
it
he
out
knows.
now.
Yeah, I tell you what, full credit to Nick for going for that because that was his hardest ball. And
He'll go off that top red on the cushion.
yeah, in all honesty, maybe he might have Ross down in this bottom left-hand pocket.
He's got him there for sure.
Yeah,
But he's
could you squeeze the red past the yellow, off the yellow, maybe a shot. Oh, he's gone down this way. See, we can't call these kind of shots, guys. You know.
I'd be taking that yellow off the top red on the cushion bulk there. Knock it in. Probably that's the one.
Yeah.
Then drop down. Do the
See
rest.
now, I do think, Guy, that all these reds are here for the takings. Oh,
That's the shot.
yeah.
Could a bit
The red-
cleaner, but it's gone in. That's the main thing. Just roll it down into the corner. Right hand corner bag.
It's a battle of the fittest now, mate. It's, if Nick misses his shot,
That's the
like
shot.
like I said, the reds are there for the takings, aren't they?
He who dares.
I know Nick was on yellows at the time when I said that, but I could just see the reds look plumb. If you miss one of them yellows, these reds are there for the takings. And Ross won't fail to take these out.
Looks pretty straight there, but he's got the red in the middle to drop
Yeah,
himself down.
that's got to be your next shot. Work your way down the table. That's not the
That's
best
a
of
straight
shots.
shot as well,
That's
that looks
not the
very
best
straight.
of shots. Obviously, if he drops this in the middle, he's still got the red to the bottom left. But you're going to have to negotiate some angles here.
Dead weight into the middle,
Yeah.
leaving himself nearly a straight pop
Yeah.
to just flick behind the other red.
See,
Ooh.
see, it's.
You got lucky there.
Yeah, I think he did. See, Nick's looking now. Definitely not a total. He's thinking, how did you do that? Thinking, oh my God. I'd fancied that Ross to take them out, to be truthful, Guy. You see, Nick's having a long, hard think about this now. It must be totaled
Yeah.
because he's not going. It must be totaled.
That's a good shot. Great shot.
Some two
Yeah,
ball,
he's got to play the plant.
two
quite
ball
simple,
plant. It's got to be a 2-ball plant now.
which is not easy. There's
No,
a big
it's
distance
not.
between those two balls.
Yeah, and where's it sending the other red? Like that.
Ooh, does that yellow squeak past the
Yeah,
red?
it does. Even if it doesn't, he can take the bag, and then I think Ross is in a lot of trouble here. I think Nick needs to weigh up his situation. Me personally, I'd be taking this bag over, even if it drops or not. You've still got options. He's playing the 2-ball plant. Was
Be
he?
going the other way.
Was he? No, he's not. See, this is why I don't make a good commentator. But every player goes about it their own way. No two players play the same.
Ooh, dear me.
Ooh.
I think Houston, we have a problem.
I think he
Can he
might.
clip
I
it?
think he
Can
might
he
just be
clip
able
it?
to see the outs. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
can.
can.
He's got down. He looks confident. He can clip it. Even if it doesn't, he's got the bag. But he could be in a bit of pain here. Again, a bit of pain. Who called it that? I think Ross is. Yeah, definitely got to put him in. Yeah, that's it.
Does that squeeze not
Mate.
between the red?
Is there a gap?
Obviously not. Surely he wouldn't have played
No,
if
and
he
the way
did.
Nick is looking now is going up and down. And you're going to have to play it with loads of side as
Yeah,
well. Loads
black's
of
in the way.
right hand side. It's a big shot, this. Massive shot. I tell you what, though.
No,
I tell you
no.
what, no. That's unlucky, that is. The fair shot for me here was Ross to take his red onto his yellow and take that bag straight away. No,
He's going the other way. He's not
no, I'd have
picking
took
it
the
up.
white personally, and
Yeah.
yeah, well, each to their own. But
We need to
I mean-
find out what roles they're playing.
Black ball. It's all black ball rules.
Is
mate.
it?
Yep. I checked with him earlier. Grimsby, because I know Ross likes to play world rules. Yeah, it's definitely black ball rules. Race to 18, black ball rules. £400
That could be-
pot,
Could have
£200
been
a
a lot
man.
nicer.
He could have. He was always in trouble there, really, to be true for you. He has got an option here to try and get that ball off, or does he go behind
Yeah,
it to
goes
drop it in the
behind it.
middle?
Yeah, just drop
Is
it in the
just
middle.
drop it in the middle?
That's the shot.
Yeah.
Shot. Still a bit of work needed.
I think you can't force him into these middles. Like you could run on there with a bit of top and that, but just drop it in and take the black. Oh, he's gone behind it.
Ooh.
I tell you what, we didn't see that one coming, guy, did we?
Can't fault
No,
him.
no. Listen, percentage shot.
There's money up for grabs, quite
Yeah,
simple.
that's it. We're not talking pocket change here, are we? And Nick's missed it and's gone in off as well. No. So
I like to think.
this frame should be wrapped up now, Guy. What do you think?
Well, I hope we're proved right.
Well, come on, you'd expect it from here from Ross.
Even you and I could maybe do that.
Well, the way you've been the way you've been playing tonight, Guy. Well,
It's all luck.
it's not luck at all, mate. You're a cracking player. You just need some more confidence in yourself. Same as myself.
Got to put the table time in though, John, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's what I need to do, quite simply.
You get out what you put in.
Ooh, he's not made that easy for himself.
No, he hasn't. That's a nasty cut, to be truthful. And tell you what,
Great
he's
shot.
nailed it, but he
Get on.
didn't leave that very nice for himself, Guy, did he?
2-1.
On to the next frame. We just have Grimsby's finest barmaid in here. Laura, would you like to say a
Yeah.
word, gorgeous?
I love kebabs.
Kebabs, that's not all she
So do
loves.
I. In fact, I might have to have one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full Monty, the mixed, the
No
specials.
salad.
No salad, just lots of pizzas, lots of garlic,
Sounds like
lots of chilli.
Q-World's ordering some food tonight, guys. Me, Guy and Laura are all getting involved in this.
We need kebab ship sponsorship if you're out there.
Yeah. Where do you think we can get that from? Definitely not Tesco's.
Number 2 pool players coming in for 30 seconds.
Number who?
Number 2.
Number 2. Where's Clark? He's not here tonight, is he? Who's number 2? Easy, Stefan. How you doing, buddy?
Don't mention me on here, please, John.
Stefan, the Grimsby's #1 commentator, has just come to join us. He's come to give us his view on the game. What do you think, mate? What do you think of the game at the minute? You been watching much?
Yeah, I've been watching in the distance, mate. Just seeing Staley warm up for our Ryan.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a big game, that one, isn't it? Steely and Brad Bowell. That's going to be an excellent game, that one. Absolutely brilliant game.
That'll be a cracker
There's
to
one
watch.
for everybody to come and watch, yeah. Get behind it, guys. You need to come and watch this game. This is some of Grimsby's finest players at their best.
I've had a 5 rough him today, Brad.
Have you?
Phew,
How did you get a 5 off Brad?
I'm gonna
Explain to
frame
me.
it, mate.
Are you going to frame it?
5-3 it was.
Was it really?
5-3.
Good man.
I wonder why he weren't here tonight. He must have gone home pretty quick after that.
I shan't talk about the other 3 fivers, what he had off me. But
So you're actually £10 down then, Steph? Is that what you're telling us?
something like that, John, yeah.
Oh, Stephen Lincoln, what a top lad. Always looked after me in this club. I'll do the same for him. Same as Guy.
And he's going for it. A little bit of right hand side. Yellow into the opposite middle. Onto the black. It's there.
Oh, Nicky Smith, I'm telling you, all that tuition I gave him earlier, fancy him for this. Do fancy him. He's feeling it. Nice and gently.
Yeah, great
Yes,
shot.
great
Lovely shot.
Yes, Nicky Smith. He wants it, doesn't he? He's hungry. Yes, Nicky. Look at him running around that table. And that's a great finish by
3-1.
Nicky Smith. Brilliant.
Nice.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Nicky.
How much do you charge for coaching?
Coaching, no. We'll talk about that with Nicky Smith later. Getting him to take him down the rails, screwing in, going forward, you know.
He wasn't missing a lot either, was he?
Well, to be truthful, when I first said, I said, do you want to get your arm swinging, Nicky? He said to me, I don't like playing with myself. None of us like playing with ourselves, do we, really? Come on, let's be honest.
Some of us have no choice.
But I had a couple of games with him. I think we drew 1-1, and then I just wanted to get Nicky's arm swinging. So I set up some routines, and you know what? He took them out He took them out really well.
Good break.
Yeah, it's a cracking break again.
Got a fancy yellows, haven't he?
Yeah, I don't know though, Guy.
One problem yellow, this side of the black ball, bottom end of the table,
Yeah, but
which
you
is
could develop that, couldn't
easy.
you? Once
Not
if you
easy,
take
but-
this one now to the bottom right hand corner, you could develop that one next to the black after that. I mean, I don't know how he sees it. We all see it different.
we're going to find out
Is
shortly.
he not going for a 2-ball plant, is he? He was thinking about it then. Like I say, drop this in, take the one to the middle next, and develop that that yellow next to the black. Yep, that's it. That's the shot. Now develop the
Yeah.
yellow next to the black and underneath that red.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yep, and that's it. And then you put them in there, work your way back up. The black's out as well, because he's going to nudge into the black now, I reckon. There you go.
Shot.
There you go.
Lovely shot.
Not a bad commentator, really, Guy, am I?
They're listening, aren't they?
I can
Yeah, do you
only
reckon? I
only
don't know.
applaud.
I think we've probably got about 3 viewers. They've heard
I was
my
going to go
voice.
for 2.
Yeah, but you know what? It's better than being a streaming silence
There's
where you're watching a game, even if it is my boring voice. At least there's something to listen to.
There's nothing worse than a silent stream. Quite simple.
No, there isn't.
That's another guy.
That's all right. Because if he drops that in, he drops that in the yellow bag.
Play it at pace.
Drops that in the yellow bag. He's got that one into the middle.
Yes, yeah, why don't you get in here and give us something to go at?
Because there's no kebabs in here, kid.
There's Mr. Milson in the house.
I'll
About
tell
to
you what,
arrive.
though, he's obviously he can cut this past his red up into the green bag, but he's got to get on the black. He's got a
it's
bit of
there.
traffic to negotiate here. He's got a bit of traffic.
These are good, these are good.
Oh, it's not.
Ooh.
Wow. I did say that he's got a bit of traffic there. Well, the ball's in Ross's court now. Out. It's all for you to take out, Ross.
Here comes Ryan.
So here, lads, what do you think? For me, Guy, the first ball I'd be taking was the one up in the green bag straight away. That's his hardest ball there. Right, the black's a bit covered by these other reds. He's got to take this out first, no? Or is he working his way down the table? I'm not too sure. I'd definitely be taking the ball in the green bag. What?
3-1 up and
Yeah,
then,
he's
Yeah,
going
he's-
for the other
Yeah.
hard ball,
then
but
maybe play that.
Yeah,
play
so
that.
that's
there and
over the
play the
back.
snooker at the
So
same
now,
time.
yeah, but now then he's got to play a containing and leave him nothing, or is he going for it? I think he's going for it. No, he's playing a container.
You don't want to drop.
Yeah, he did. It
Drops,
dropped.
it's dropped. He'll
Yeah,
manage though, won't he?
Yeah, of course he will. One into the middle pocket. Lightly drop down. Yeah, it's a good shot. That'll do you.
Yeah,
That's
finishes there. You'd fancy him.
Yeah, sure it is. This stream setup was looking good, Lincoln. What do you reckon to it?
Yeah, it looks good, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it
I don't like the look of Nick Smith in there, though.
No, I reckon.
It's like looking in the mirror, isn't it?
I think we could have took a few pounds off him first. Couldn't we? Found a decent shot of him.
It is like looking in the mirror, John. What about Easter egg there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. We could have found some better pictures here, Stefan, couldn't we? Do you know what I mean? But I tell you what, it's better than no pictures.
If I ever hit the stream, you're not even having a picture.
I am. I've got a good one of you, Guy. I have. I've got a brilliant.
No
I've got
chance.
an absolutely brilliant picture of you, waiting to put up. Guy, 25 grand a man. Honestly, you wait for this one.
What brought this game on then, John?
It was like a lastminute.com. Obviously, Nick's got a game organised for next month. in August. But yeah, he messaged me today. He said, "You realise I've got a game?" I said, "No, I ain't got a clue. I've had a couple of days off work." And he said, "I've got a game at 7 against Ross Milson for 400 quid." So you know what, Steph? I come in, we set it up.
You accommodate.
Yeah, let it go, mate. Let it go. There's a lot of big matches being played here in the next couple of months. We've got absolutely some massive matches coming in the next couple of months.
There's some superb matches, and if you're not on the Q World page, I suggest you get yourselves on there.
Yeah, it's the
There
way
is some
forward.
quality games.
Yeah,
Nice finish.
yeah. You can't. There's nothing you can knock about that, is there?
He deserved that from the off, really. He was a bit unlucky on that.
Right then, game on, ladies and gentlemen.
And kebabs.
And kebabs. With a bit of Steph Lincoln and a bit of Guy Bryan and especially John Rice. You know, we're going to make this happen. Nobody likes suffering in silence, do they?
It's happening already.
It sure is, mate. You might think we're talking shit, but at least we're here making some noise, aren't we?
That's the first naughty word. You
Yeah,
have been warned.
I said Scheisengoff.
The only trouble is, John, you can't hear what you're saying.
No, I can't, mate, but I'll be watching that back tonight yeah, that's a bad move, isn't it?
You'll
That's
be
a bad
receiving a
move.
slap bottom.
Yeah.
That's if you get in.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Steph, do we just let this game start playing with no commentary, listen to silence and no balls being potted, or do you know
Occasionally it is golden.
what?
Silence.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
But
There's
not
only
on-
certain people when I watch pool games that I turn the commentary down on, and it's not usually one of mine. Can you?
My mate Pat, I will be watching.
I'm quite intrigued now. Obviously, when people are tuned in and looking at the game, what a great game. When they've heard my voice, they're probably thinking, I'm not having none of this.
They're wondering who the two clowns are commentating.
Yeah, but listen, at least there's two people willing to stand up and
That was a lovely shot.
to do this job, because nobody else was. We tried getting Grimsby's number 1, then number 2, then number 3. Guess what? We got to number 25 and nobody wanted to commentate.
I stepped in.
Yeah. No, in fact, I thought I'd bring in Grimsby's number 69, 69, Guy. Do you know what I mean? Because
Got the year right.
what a top Guy is. You couldn't have called him any better name than Guy, because he is a fucking. Excuse my language.
Second one.
Yeah, that's it. I'm almost at a red card now, guys.
Why
I mean,
you call
Guy.
you Guy then?
Because he is a guy.
Not resembling Guy Fawkes then, no?
No.
Just to be an absolute.
Yeah, but saying that, he was on fire against me tonight. He was. When I played him, he was on fire. So I might call him. That's his new nickname, it Guy. Guy Fawkes, the man on fire. No. Let's get back to the game then. Oh, Nicky Smith just gone in off. People are thinking, what are you chatting shit about, guys? Well, I'll tell you what.
That's your third.
Yeah, what?
I'll tell him, John. Don't worry.
That's it. It's right. I'm back to the game now. Well, watching all the other streams and all the other places and competitors that we've got recently, I don't think we've got anything to worry about, mate.
I think
To be straightforward, with the
simple
language.
rule
and
with anything
everything.
in life is you
Yeah.
concentrate on yourself.
Yeah, that's right. See, I'm not sure. what I
Strange shot.
Yeah, it's a very strange shot. It's a very strange shot. I don't think Ross has settled into this up to now. See, even that. I don't.
Yeah, it just crept in.
Only just made it though, didn't it, guy?
What are you playing
He's
now?
gonna
What's
take-
your
now,
next
no,
shot?
one middle pocket. Develop one next to the black. It's got to be middle pocket. Develop the one next to the black, or he might even skim past that. But he gives himself options. And he's thinking about it now. I mean, what else have you got? Take this down to the bottom bag. Yeah, that's a very strange shot.
Don't worry, the number one commentators will be back shortly.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to put up with me and Guy for now, guys and girls. What's your score prediction here, then, Guy? What what are you saying? I know we should be commentating on the game. It's gone a bit scrappy, but what do you reckon? What's the score?
I
Reckon?
can-
Race
I
to
can-
18. What do you think?
I can see them generally going all the way. I can maybe see 15-12 to Nick,
18. It's going to 18.
or even 18.
Yeah, I
My
see.
eyesight.
I see 18-16 either way, because they're both capable of taking frames off each other. It's going to be a close one, whatever.
I think Ross is still finding his feet. I think Nicky's a bit more comfortable with his game at the moment. Shot.
Just going to, yeah, it's a great shot, that is. Containing. On the other hand, is it an easy, oh, wow. It's been a bit rash there, Nick. Been a bit rash.
Yeah, there was no need for that personally.
No, I don't think so.
There you go, have some more.
Yeah, that's it. And again, is he going to go in for some conviction and just think, I'm hitting a ball 100 mile an hour? Or is he just going to roll up? Yeah, he's just going to roll up this time. Well, that's opened up an opportunity now for Ross. His hardest ball being just under the middle pocket on the right hand side of the table. And he's just played a containing shot there.
It's turned cagey all of a sudden.
It
hasn't
has, yeah, it has. And that's what you're going to get with Paul. Don't matter how much the money or the prize pot is.
Bit of a grinder.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's going to be many frames where there's going to be break dishes in this game.
Whoa. He's got it.
If that goes into the middle, if that yellow goes into the middle, Guy, it's game on. Because the black...
Still a tough shot regardless.
Yeah, it is.
You've still got to be screwing with some right hand side to get on that one. Or maybe not, will it? No,
What's
it
he
won't
doing?
go
He's
in the
coming off the
corner.
cushion first. He's coming off the cushion and onto the yellow.
Could have been worse. He'll take it.
Yeah. See, for me, that ball underneath the bottom right hand middle pocket, that's for me. I'd be picking that off now and sticking the white down this bottom end behind his other red.
Well, that's his
I know it's a big shot and you could go in off, but he needs to get that ball off now for
that's
me.
his problem ball, and now he's
Yeah,
got,
it
he's
is,
got the
but
chance to get it off.
He's
and-
got
and
the opportunity
potentially-
now to take that off that cushion and get the white down in a safe area down in the bottom right hand jaws. Obviously it's a big shot and you won't want to go in off, but no, he's taking a totally opposite shot. That's a big shot to take. That's a massive shot to take. Not in these bags, it's not going in. It's not
Does
going
that
in.
yellow go past that red in the bottom
I-
corner?
No, it doesn't, no. But what I think, if this yellow goes in the middle now, the black goes past the red, takes that to the middle, all he's got to do now...
Natural angle.
Yeah,
come round.
natural. One, two cushions.
Two cushions.
Two cushions come down for the black. Yes, Nicky, that's a great shot. That is a beautiful shot. Nicely weighted.
Gentle pace, in she goes.
Oh, no
Oh.
way! It's unbelievable, Jeff.
He didn't, he want it.
No, he didn't. But I tell you what, it's not. Saying that though, I think Ross could push that black out the way of that.
Hey.
That red out the way of the black,
He
or
could-
push it onto the pocket, and it leaves him a nothing shot.
He could
Leaves
put
him
the,
nothing.
he could put the black on the cushion.
Or do you go
bottom
try and
cushion
put him
quite
to bed
easily.
now? I think he should push his black out the way of this
No
bottom
chance
bag.
of putting them to bed
No,
now.
but you've got to get this black out the way of the bottom bag. Leave him a nothing shot, guy. Leave him a nothing shot.
You could maybe play it with force and hope that it'll kick
I think
off the black
just
in.
put the black onto
There
the
you
bottom
go.
cushion. Yes, because he's got both bags. But obviously, from our angle, we can't see that. The black obviously doesn't pass into the bottom left bag.
What's he doing
So
with this
Nick,
black?
he's taking it off 2 cushions to the top right hand corner. What else is he going to do? Or he puts it off the bottom cushion into the middle pocket.
Certainly one of the two. You would have thought so.
There's
anyway.
no double there for the top bag, surely not. So it's either the middle, yep, or 2 cushions and top right.
It's coming back
Yeah,
down
that's
this corner.
wild. I tell you what, it's
Oh,
a
we got
good
lucky
job.
there.
It's a
Lucky.
very good job that hit the because it was pushing the red in all the way. Now
Definitely.
Ross is the ball's in Ross's hands. There you go. Look at that. I tell you what, that's a cracking shot. He's developed that. He's had his ball a bit more, and that black is going nowhere. She's going to toy with him now.
Looks like he's going for it. He is.
He is, yeah, and he's emptied that bag. I tell you what, that's some conviction. That is.
Right into the middle.
Yeah, he wants it. Oh, he's
Bottom
going
right
up.
into
Is he
the
going up
corner.
and down then?
No. Bottom right into the corner.
Drop that
Right
into
into
the
the
middle.
middle.
Yeah, nice and simple.
So easy when you watch it.
Simple ball. It is, but even the easiest shots, guy, you know yourself, you can twitch them. No,
Just doesn't want to leave himself on the
That's
cushion
it.
here.
I think he's got the angle there, just a little screw off. No, he's just well, he has. Yeah, but it's still an easy black, isn't it? Ross, takes these out all day long. Easy. Oh wow! Absolutely wow!
Told you.
Maybe that's commentator's curse. I did not expect that. Wow! Nor did Nicky Smith.
What are we now? Are we 4-2?
That
or
is
4-1?
absolutely unbelievable. 4-1, Nicky Smith.
I think.
Wow,
I
that
think
is.
we're 4-2.
You just go check the score for us, mate. I'm just. Wow, I really didn't expect Ross to miss that. Again, what a massive break that is. What a massive break that is. Now he's got to weigh up his options. It's 5-1. It says on the scoreboard 5-1. Guys just gone out there to have a look. I'm sorry guys, we've lapsed a bit here, but yeah, that's a great pot. Is he on that red though? Is he on that red? If not, that's a real bad shot. No, it doesn't look like he is. His body language just says he's not on it. 5-1. I just said that's 5-1. Here, guy, look. We've got this little thing up on the seat where they keep turning over, and it says 5-1. And it's my fault, not nobody else's. But yeah, we should be on this, shouldn't we? Sorry, guys, about the score updates. Not like you can't see it in the seat down in the bottom right hand corner, but me and Guy have been too enthusiastic on the old stream. Nicky Smith
Nice
is.
pot.
That's a beautiful pot. To be truthful, his hardest ball now is the one on the left hand side towards the bottom rail. If he can get on that now,
Try and play it.
if he can
Play
get
it
on that
across.
now, he'll be laughing. He's gone for it. I tell you what, That's a brilliant shot.
But he's still got work
Yeah,
to
of course he has. He's got delicately screwed back towards the opposite middle pocket for me, with the angle that he's got to drop on the yellow next to the middle pocket on the right hand side where the yellow is. The delicate. And he's played it. He
Cracking.
didn't even need to hit the yellow. That's a brilliant shot.
No shot.
The yellow flies in, the black flies in. That's a great shot. Now you left yourself a bit hard with white ball on the cushion, but Nicky Smith takes these out for fun. Oh, I tell you what, it's a bit of a twitch fest tonight, guy, isn't it? Like that last frame.
Last frame,
And we
same.
didn't expect him to miss that black, Ross. But now, he's presented Ross the opportunity in this frame where we actually thought that Nick would never miss that. He's taken out a great finish. And wow.
You know as well as I do, when you tighten that cushion and
Yeah,
you
it's
play
not
for money,
easy. Yeah.
regardless,
Yeah,
it's,
it is.
it's
And
not
that
an
was
easy
my only
shot.
fear. If you watch it back, I said that the only thing that left him on that black, it was on the cushion, but I still fancied him, guy, to take them out. Now, I don't expect Ross to miss from here, but do you know what? We've called it. We've called it all night. Anything can happen in this game. Wow. Absolutely wow. I mean, he can't be presenting any more opportunities than what he's got now. He's got to take these out. I mean, what he's thinking about, drop this in the middle, drop the other one in the middle, get nicely on the black, leave yourself a nice angle. Yeah, that's it, never in doubt. Oh, I tell you what, that wiped his feet though, guys, didn't it? That wiped his feet, and even Ross knows that. That's why he's laughing. He's laughing. But it's still game on. 5-2. Right, back on the game now. Me and Guy. It's gone a bit sketchy this frame. Not sure what quite Nicky Smith's looking at here. Playing to get his yellow out of the way. Oh. It's not a bad outcome really, is it?
Didn't expect him to play that, to be honest with you.
Now we've just been joined by Mr. Scotty Wrighton himself, the QL's number 2 residential MC.
Are we looking 5-2, Mr. Nick Smith?
Yeah, we are, mate. I'm about ready for a break. Are you ready to jump in on?
Yeah, I'll take over for you for
Here you go, Scotty.
20,
I'm going to pass you on to Scotty Wrighton now, so I'll stop bothering you guys. Here you go.
Evening, gentlemen. Just finished up a sponsor for Porstead 16-man invitational, so thought I'd jump on the stream and give you a bit of value for your fucking viewing figures.
No, I'll swear.
I'm sorry for swearing.
You're in Rice's chair.
I
He's
mean,
been at
yeah,
it all night.
I know. And I just blame John Leyland really because he ran out of Stella and I've got to drink Carling, so I've had like 8 pints of Carling to what I'd normally drink for Stella. But anyway, Guy, how's it been going so far, mate?
Nick's took command. In all seriousness, he's been the better player. He's been in front, and he's not looked back. It's been scruffy at times, but the guys are playing for money. It's understandable, regardless.
Yeah, but it's nice to see as well that on a Sunday night that we've got a nice little £400 pot on the match table. It's not too bad. Viewers, 24 to 30 viewers on a Sunday night. We understand that. It's one of them games what's I don't think was planned. I think it's just happened over the last few days. But again, there's more people in the club tonight, Guy. The tables are all full. Everyone's enjoying the light nights now. Cheap pool, decent beer, and a money match.
Club has been busy all afternoon, and there's been some great games, great banter, great crack. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, of course it is. When you walk into somewhere like this, an established venue over the last 20 plus years, faces don't change.
They just age.
Yes, they just age and new ones add. And obviously, with a new venue open now, it just makes pool in the area better because everyone gets a chance to practice rather than just 6 or 7 tables being fully booked. You've got an extra 8 tables of good standard available.
And it is only going to better the players.
Of course
locally.
it is. And when you look at the area now, people saying that it's desolate, there's nowhere to go. Get yourselves in and around Victoria Street, King Edward Street, you've got Q World, you've got JDP, and you've got Docks Bay now. Absolutely fantastic. Who'd have thought that people would be paying £5 odd for a lager a couple of years ago? But people are. People are going to Docks Bay, they're sat outside, they're either coming from Q World, they're coming from JDP, they're going from work. And I think all businesses in this area should be working together.
The whole area's on the up. Regeneration is a key word. That's what's
of course
happening.
it is. If you look in the next 18 to 24 months, if Grimsby Town get the go-ahead in Freeman Street...
They've got it already.
Oh, Freeman Street will be booming like it was 30, 40 years ago. The whole town, the regeneration of the whole town. You're just looking now, people, if you don't know, opposite Freshney Place, there's an area of land called Garth Lane. ABP had just sold that to the council and they're putting a university there, a campus, which is a good thing. It's bringing more people into the town. Let's hope Grimsby Town do a stadium move to Freeman Street.
Happy days.
Yeah, definitely. And it helps for everyone. All businesses should be working together in times like this. And like I said, you've got 2 venues. You've got 15, 16 top class tables. People aren't waiting around to play pool. everyone's enjoying
And
it.
you've got some superb players
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course you have. There's
Quality.
knockouts going on week in, week out, which is just going to make people perform better. And like we said, Sunday night you've got a £400 pot. Nick Smith versus Ross Milson. Am I right in saying these are teammates on a
I believe so.
Wednesday night
I
in the
believe
Premier
so.
League? Which is even better. Ross is no mug, Nick's no mug. They've both put the money up. Let's see how the night goes.
That was a great shot.
Cracking shot there by Ross. It's good to see Nick Smith wearing the usual blue top. Apparently, he is sponsored by the colour chart for French Connection in shades ranging from pale to navy blue.
We've had comments on stream. Blue? What a surprise.
He wears blue for the best occasions. He went out for a family meal and wore white last night. I think that was a sign of surrender that he didn't want to be there, to be honest. But you fancy Nick from here to take these out, the little plop-ins, and this should take it to 6-2.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, just lost that white slightly, but he'll still fancy this. It's pretty simple, to be honest. Yes.
6-2.
Mr. Nick Smith. If you're all wondering where Mr. Paul Stead is tonight, he's got to go off. He's got a busy week at work, so me, Guy and John Rice have taken over tonight, and I think it's nice to see people's views, different people's views on how they see the game and how they rate the players. Obviously, before tonight, I'd have seen Nick as a slight favourite, but it's 6-2 down. Ross is still in this game. It's a race to 18. Anything can happen.
Long way to go, yeah, literally.
Definitely. So it looks like Nick's going to be taking yellows. If he can muster up a decent pot here,
Yeah.
you'd fancy him for me, a guy, to be honest, wouldn't you, the way Nick plays?
They're
He's not
open. No hard balls.
No, he's not afraid of going for a finish, is Nick. Watched him quite a few times now, and when he sees that a finish is on, he likes going for it.
How did the sponsorship go?
Sponsorship went very well. Standout player was Dave Grimson. Got sponsored with £275.
Wow.
But it's pretty even, to be honest. And again, it's going on the format that I've ran twice now. 16-man invitational, 4 groups of 4. I think it works. I think it's the best format out there, to be honest.
It is quite simply the best format.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a chance to play.
Right,
Everyone. There's
down.
no quick frame shootouts. You don't need to win all your games.
No, and as well is for a £30 stake.
You've got an afternoon of snooker, playing some great players and,
Yeah.
and having some fun at the same time.
And that's it. And for £30, you can go through your group with 1 win. And that's why everybody likes it. And yeah, it'll be a good day, good afternoon. And I'm looking forward to it. It's actually going to be the first one where I'm going to put some decent hours in. First one I've played in.
Are we August the 3rd?
We are August the 3rd, mate. From Q World. Everyone get up. But I just want to make a plug for the 19th of July at JDP. They're doing a charity event. It's on their page. I'm not quite sure on the circumstances, so excuse me for that. But everyone get up there and support that. And then on the 21st of July, it's Sunday, there is a low invitational knockout plus a charity event for Lee Villis's baby niece, who sadly passed away within the last few weeks. So we are raising money for the family for that. So if everyone can show the support and get down to both venues on both days, I'm sure it'll be appreciated. Looks like Ross could pull a frame back here, guy.
Straight ball into the bone.
Yeah, just use.
Oh,
I think he could have just took his eye off that pot there, concentrating on that black. He had the right shot in mind. Pot it. Use Nick's yellow as a little cannon to bring the white back out a bit, but
little snooker now.
Nick's like a great white here now. He smells a bit of
Straight in.
blood, and he'll fancy this if he gets 2 shots. If you are watching this, gents, just copy and paste the link and share it to all your pool pages that you know. Let's get some viewing numbers up for Sunday night. It deserves it at least.
Got 22 of you out there. Thank you.
What do you think to this match arena at Q World, Guy?
I've yet to play on the table itself. Have you?
No, unfortunately, I've not had the chance yet, but from the comments of people, they like the run of the table. They like that separation from everyone else. And it looks good, to be honest. It's absolutely a brilliant idea by Mr. Leyland and Mr. Rice. And Nick Smith took that frame when
There he goes
he'd
again.
fancied Ross.
7-2.
So they're both going for a little break, gents. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, gents, I'm hoping you can hear me. We are back underway. Ross Milson to break, and the score is 7-2. Mr. Nick Smith. As we said, it's a Sunday tea time. It's a £400 pot. Both lads over the last few days, I believe, have got together and wanted this match. They both play together on a Wednesday in the Prem. At the moment, Nick has just got the edge. It could have been 6-3 Ross, to be honest, Guy, but I think he was concentrating on the black too much in that last frame.
We got here an open table.
Yeah, still open.
Even money, problem ball for each of the colours. Where do you
I
go?
think the problem ball is the red and yellow, as we're looking at it, on the right-hand side of the table, just below the middle pocket. But now Ross has put a red safe, so your balls now would be yellow. 4 or 5 little plop-ins, only 1 or 2.
I'd be looking at yellows, certainly.
Ooh. That surprised me. Nick there go for reds. As I was saying, I'd have gone most probably yellows there. You got 4 or 5 little plop-ins, couple to worry about, but nothing major.
Becky, by the way, you are the #1 barmaid, so you have nothing to worry about.
I can't even believe she's even questioning that, to be honest. It's just a shame there's no Stella, and I'll say it again. Mr. Leyland's dropped one tonight.
Sort your Stella out, John. Politely, please.
But no, like we said, Sunday night, coming into the summer months, it's absolutely fantastic to see a venue packed with people and a money match, Guy.
It's been busy all afternoon.
Yeah. And that's
All
what you want.
afternoon.
We go back to it. We go back to communities coming together and pulling together at hard times. And while there's pool venues around and pool in the area booming, it's only going to get better.
So, I've got to ask the question, when's the JDP versus Q World? It's got to be, hasn't it?
Oh, there's got to be home and away venues. It's like Scunthorpe versus Grimsby, isn't there?
Mr. Hornigold, you'll be watching. We know you are.
Yeah, Dan, he can't be enjoying his holiday because all I've seen over the last couple of days is him commenting on Facebook or YouTube videos.
You and I both.
But no, yeah, it'd be nice. I'm sure everyone can come together and organise something like that.
We'll have a Christmas.
Right, gents, I'll put it out there now. Why don't we do a JDP versus Q World? 12-man team, each team. £20 a man. All proceeds go to charity.
Great call. Great call.
You can do an home and away leg, but it will cost you £20 to go to one venue, then £20 to the next. You can split the charity in however many ways you want. Q World could pick a charity, JDP could pick a charity.
Pick a charity each.
Yeah. Let's do that, gents. Let's get our heads together. Let's get 12 men from each team. Race to 50, 60 frames. £20 a man. All goes to charity. Again, Nick Smith's taking control of the frame.
He's comfortable tonight, very comfortable.
Yeah,
He's enjoying his pole,
yes.
You can see it.
Yeah, he's not being overweight by Ross, and that's no offence to Ross. I just think Nick is just, each time he's gone to the table, he's taking his chances, and like you said, he's enjoying the pull. That's a cracking little pot. Just pass you over to Ricey boy.
Yo, Scotty. He's had enough, mate. He's gone.
No, I'm just off of
Oh, yeah. A little cheeky.
While you've been away, you've missed out on the JDP versus QL challenge.
Oh, yeah. What's happening
Teams
in
of
that
12s. Two
Yeah.
teams of 12.
What, 12 of the
£20
QL's finest versus JDP's 12?
£20 a man. All goes to charity. JDP pick a charity. We
So-
pick a charity.
That sounds absolutely brilliant to me. So that's £240 a team, both venues. Yeah, that sounds absolutely brilliant. I'm intrigued to know the 12 from JDP are, to be truthful, because I've got my 12 lined up already.
It's going to be a good night, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Bit of
that's
fun.
it. There's pull for everybody in this town, whether you play at JDP or Q World.
That's unlucky.
Let's all just enjoy the beautiful game itself. It's not about rivalries or anything like that. Let's just enjoy the game. Let people play where they want to play. So what's occurring here then, Guy?
Nick's
Coming in short.
just said earlier, Nick's really comfortable with his game.
So
He's
sh-
enjoying it.
Yeah.
He's not finding it not hard, but he's just playing the shots, getting on well. If anything, it's Ross who's got his back to the wall, but
Yeah.
it's early days, 7-2.
Yeah, of course it is. Not even halfway there yet. So Nick's going to get behind this red ball, and that'll be a great. Oh, if he'd got just behind that red ball, it'd been a great shot.
That's a good offer, that.
Scott, are you coming back for me, mate?
I'm coming back for Guy.
Are you coming back for Guy?
Mr. Guy Bryant, go have a little break. I'll join Mr. Rice. I'm just going to catch Mr. Rice up on one thing that me and Guy spoke about as John was away. I've put an idea forward, John, of a venue versus venue game.
Sounds good to me, Scotty.
12-man per venue, race to 50 or 60. So when you play away,
Yeah.
it's £20 a man. The home venue chooses a charity.
Yeah.
And then when you go to the other venue, they choose a charity. There's no winnings. There's no bragging rights. The only people who win will be the two charities that the venues pick.
And do you know what, Scott? That sounds like an absolutely brilliant idea, to be true for you, mate.
What was going on about is we was going on about regeneration in the area and stuff like this, and the way Doc's Bears come up and done fantastically well. The way Q World over the last 20 odd years, John Leyland running it, yourself being there at the forefront now, running it very well, and JDP opening up as another pool venue. It's giving players an option to always play on good quality tables.
Yeah.
There's knockouts happening every week. People, yes, are going to have a favourite venue, but once in a while we can all come together and earn money for charity.
Yeah, I think that's
Whether
what
it
it's
be-
all about.
It's like next week you've got JDP doing a charity event for a young child, I believe, next Friday.
Yeah,
and
that's
then next Sunday we're running one here at Q World alongside a low invitational
We are,
for
Scott.
Lee Villis's niece who sadly passed away at a very, very young age.
Yeah, and I know it's a bit short notice, and it was a bit of a mad thing to do it on the Sunday where we've already got games going. What I'm thinking is I'm going to sort the other tables out. Why there's a day packed full of Q World, I want to get the people involved to help out. Such a good lad like Lee
fantastic
and his
idea.
family,
Yeah.
while it's packed, so we can do something back,
Thing is,
give
John,
something back
thing is,
to
there's
the
another
good people.
There's another 6 to 8 tables what
Yeah.
wouldn't have got used, and so we might as well do it for a good charitable cause and to help Lee and his family out in this very hard time.
Yeah, and
It's an
another
excellent
thing,
idea, mate. I can only praise you for doing that.
Yeah,
John.
another thing, Scott. I know it was going to be a busy day here with Paul. Also, what I wanted to do was, it doesn't matter about the table sometimes, mate. People used to moan that they weren't on the brown tables, the 1, 2, 3 and 4. We've got steel block cushions on them tables now, and people neglect them saying they're not good. I will personally make sure them tables are brush padded, ironed, and up to the standard. We're here to play pool. It's got 6 bags on the table. It's got all the balls.
Yeah, it don't matter
I
what you're
fully
playing on, does it?
understand when you're playing at a big level like the big hitters. I can understand the table needs to be, but this is about coming together and filling the place for a good support,
Without a doubt, John.
for a
And
cracking charity, and that's what it's all about.
Everyone should be backing both venues.
Yeah,
I don't know the depths of why next Friday is going ahead. I'm not being ignorant. I just haven't looked into it. If somebody can come on the stream and let us know why next Friday at JDP is going ahead, and then we can plug it. We will plug it, because if it's a charity event and if it's for children or anything like that, fantastic.
course.
All I can do at the moment is plug next Sunday for Lee Villis and his family
Yeah.
going through this tough time. But
Yeah.
like I said, if someone can jump on the stream, comment on why JDP are doing a charity event next Friday night for, I believe it's a little boys family, everyone will get involved. And at the end of the day, if it's children and it's money that needs to be raised or funds or anything like that, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Sometimes it's not about all the pool, mate. I mean, we all love a good game and we love like the cash games and that, and it's a bit serious. But at the end of the day, we've got to realise we're all pool players. We all want to have a bit of a laugh as well. I understand the seriousness of all this pool, but this is a day to come together to support a cracking cause for a cracking lad, and there's no more to be said, to be truthful, Scott.
Can't agree more, mate. And like you said, if it's got a green cloth, if it's got a blue cloth, if it's got a red cloth, as long as it's got 6 bags and it's got a
Yeah,
set of
that's
balls and
it.
it's got some cues, you can play pool on it. I'm off on holiday in just under 4 weeks, and I'll be entering the it's a knockouts for the dads and parents and
Yeah.
that lot. And I'll be taking some euros off some fucking,
Yeah.
sorry for the language, off some sweaty Germans and some
Yeah,
Spaniards and that.
Exactly so you should do, Scott.
But again, let's get back to tonight. It's a Sunday night. It's I believe Ross Milson is a standing player because somebody's let Nick down. They're both teammates on a Wednesday Prem. Nick's got advantage at the moment, but there's still a long way. It's a race to 18, John.
Yeah, that's it. It's still a long night ahead of us now. 7-3 doesn't mean anything. Either player now could take it out. The most respect needs to go out to all the players of this town, playing at both venues, just enjoying the pool. It's not about rivalry for me. It's about everybody being able to play the pool matches, the money matches, whatever they want to play at, whatever venue they want to play at. There's no malice from this club. I mean, let the players decide, and we'll go from there, Scott.
To be honest, John, you've hit the nail on the head. Because at the end of the day, if there wasn't another venue, you'd have 7 fully booked tables here
Yeah.
and people not getting game time to improve
course.
themselves.
Course.
Now with a choice of venues, you've got players being able to improve themselves. Look, guys, right? 10 years ago, you had Ray Edmonds, you had Dave Webster, Grimsby Snooker,
yeah.
and you had Mr. John Leyland,
Ray
and you had
Edmonds as well. You had
the
a few-
Tower Snooker Club, what me
Yeah.
uncle and his business partner Tony owned on Freeman Street. You had 4 snooker venues at the time, so why not have more than 1 or 2 pool
Yeah,
halls
of course
that
it
can
is.
thrive and make players better?
Yeah.
Again, we'll try and work out knockouts where it's not a low to mid at 2 venues. If the venues can work out and go, right, we're running a low to mid, right,
Yeah.
we'll run a high or an elite and vice versa. Let's start working together. Let's get
Yeah.
every venue busy
That's what we
during these summer months. And then when it comes to the winter months, they'll be even busier because people have shown the loyalties. And there's, like I said, there's 15, 16 top class pool tables for everyone to be playing on. There should
Yeah.
be no need why people can't improve their own game.
Yeah, that's bang on the money, Scott. To be truthful, we don't want to divide a Q World and JDP, and I will mention JDP. And if Dan, you're listening, yeah, I did give you a little knock of JDP, but on the other hand, you got no animosity from our side. It just seems to be coming from your side, and that's no disrespect to you or anything. But rather than being this way, rather than being like that, why don't we come together and create tournaments that both venues can move forward, not on the same time, and come together as clubs for this town, for the players, not as opposites. This is what we need to do. And if we can't move forward from there, we don't want it to be us and them. That's not the way QWOD works. We will always support our loyal customers, and we always will.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there, John. You've got 2 brilliant venues where they could work together. There's plenty of players. There's players that still come up here. There's players that go there and vice versa. Let's all start working together, get knockouts on a weekly basis,
Yeah.
and let everyone enjoy playing pool, because that's all it's about. People enjoying pool and a
Of
few
course it
drinks.
That's what it's all about, Paul. It's not about the venues. It's about the players.
Nick Smith, by the way, has just played a couple of really good shots there to
It's
put
about the,
himself in pole
it's
position.
about the players in this town that spend their hard-earned money to come and play pool, no matter what venue, and enjoy the game. And just to be able to enjoy the game, there should be no animosity between anybody in this town. Let's just enjoy the beautiful game itself.
Definitely. So,
Right.
right, let's get back to tonight. Nick
Right.
Smith again looks like he's taking control. To be honest, John, from here,
Yeah, I can't see
3
him.
easy plop-ins.
Well, the way I've trained Nicky Smith tonight, I programmed it in his head. Honestly, I've given him some tuition tonight, and he's even come up and said to me, "You know what, John? That's worked wonders for me." And I
Personally,
fancy him to take this in the bottom bag.
he'll
leave
just come
yourself
back
an
across, blue at the
Yeah. Oh no!
yellow
I
into
tell you
that.
what,
Oh, beautiful.
That is absolutely
Beautiful
a beautiful
little kiss there.
shot. Just drop this in the middle, black in the opposite middle. Bob's your uncle.
Nick Smith, 8-3.
Yes, Nicky Smith.
He
wants
wears
it.
blue for a reason, folks.
He wants it. Oh, Nicky Smith. I'm telling you, he didn't just turn up for the fun of it. Right, I'm going to hand myself over now to the famous Guy Bryant. He's going to come sit down next to our fucking famous Scotty Wrighton.
I'm not worthy, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, I like it is, Guy.
This is a comfortable chair. This is a steady chair.
So, Mr. Ross Milson now has got a bit of catching up to do, Guy. He finds himself 5 frames behind, and I don't think Nick's a player to let a lead like this slip.
No disrespect to either player. It's been a scrappy affair, but one of them has got to take control, and Nick's been taking the control in all honesty.
Yeah, Nick's taking his chances when he's got to the table. He's either finished them or he's put himself in a position for next visit to take it out, Guy, to be honest.
It's that Ricer coaching. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's working. That's it. Ooh, unlucky.
That's unlucky there by Ross, trying to take control of the pocket there, but just haven't worked out right for him. To be honest, he's stood in as a late replacement. He's been playing well in practice, but when you haven't been practicing for taking on a player like Nick, I suppose it can be hard, Guy, to be honest.
You've got to put the table time in. It's as simple as that. I'm guilty of it, and I think a lot of us are. You've got to put the table time in. Whether it's 50, 100, 400. Don't expect to turn up and just do the business.
No,
'cause
no.
It won't work.
No,
Quite
definitely
simple.
not. And I think a few people are guilty of that when you look at these money days that the venues have, and you see a couple of 50 quid a man matches going on. No one's practicing. And again, you think 50 quid, it's nothing, but 50 quid's a good little amount to get your eye in. And
It's half a day's wages.
yeah, I'd put the practice in for 50 quid a man, don't get me wrong. I'd put even more practice in for £500 a man and so on, but you've still got to do it.
Grimsby's number one commentator did the business on me a couple of weeks ago, and he was the better player, but I didn't put the practice in, and it's as simple as that. You've got to put the practice in.
That's it, and I think the past few times you and Paul have played, it's been tight. Could have gone either way, from what I can understand. So, again, don't forget, Guy, you didn't play for 20 odd years, mate. You've come straight into it playing black ball rules, and as me and Paul mentioned in our live stream earlier, you and John Morton spent a long time away from the game, but you've come straight in and played black ball rules and picked it straight up.
It's taken a while just to get my head
Cracking
around
shot,
it.
Nick. Yeah, it does.
And that is a nice shot.
It does take you time if you're not familiar to the roles, but it's a role set that everyone should be playing.
But I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here regularly,
Yes.
and I'm going to stay here. and keep going, because happy days.
Yeah, of course it is.
Lovely people, great tables, and quality opponents
Yeah.
all the time.
It's an excellent shot
That's
there
a
by
nice
Ross.
shot.
I think Ross has got to slightly change his tactics from the first 10 frames of the match, and it looks like he's doing that now. He's
Realised, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's being a bit more conservative now and trying to put Nick into positions that Nick don't want to be in. If you can get 2 shots from here, Ross, you'd like to think he'd open up that yellow at the side of Nick's red and possibly go for it, because they're all in a good position. And that's it.
You've hit it on the nail. Is change of game plan.
Yeah, definitely.
Mr. Stead, we miss you.
We don't, mate.
We don't.
Honestly.
Really. We're just being polite.
There's a new commentary team in town, and it don't consist of Paul
And it's
Stead necking
not
13
you.
Stellas. Well, that has surprised me there by Ross. I thought he might have got his yellow out next to Nick's yellow. Nick's red, sorry.
Had the chance and didn't take it.
He's possibly one good shot away guy from winning this, though, still.
I don't think he can see sufficient of the bar. He's going for it.
Does it only go in one bag, though? Does it only go in that far corner bag in the bulk line? Oh. Well,
Didn't say that.
that was, I think, a little bit lucky there. I don't think he played for that, to be honest. If he did, brilliant shot, but it does put him in a pole position now.
He's got to be covering this right-hand corner bag, surely.
It's Guy Bryant and Mr. Scott Wrighton on commentary tonight. If you're not happy with it, I'm not bothered, to be honest.
We'll run a poll, you can vote, but it won't make
You e-
slightest bit
You either
difference.
like me or you don't. The Protestants don't like me because I'm Catholic, and my wife don't like me because I'm a bit of an arsehole. So if you're a pool player and you don't like me, never mind. No, in all seriousness, Guy Bryant, Scott Wrighton tonight. Halstead can't make it. Mr. John Rice has just gone out. Let's get the viewing figures up. Like I said, it's a Sunday night. It's a race to 18 for £400. Ross Milson has come in as a late replacement, so it is an hard game for him. But they are both
unlucky.
teammates on a Wednesday night in the Premier League.
Fancy him for this.
And it's
God.
double D, Mr. Dave Dawson, because if it ain't, I'd like to know who you are, please. Thank you very much.
Or do you just wear a double D?
No, but if it's not Dave Dawson, it must be the barmaid, because she's at least a double D. Oh, didn't know much about the game. Oh, fantastic comment. You just pipe down and just watch these two play pool.
Little clip. Bingo. Another one to Nick.
9-3, Mr. Nick Smith running away with this. It's got to be someone who knows me then, because he's calling me by my nickname. No, seriously, gents, if you're watching at home and you can spare an hour or so, get yourself down to the club, show your support for both players who's playing, and drink some Carling because there's no Stella available.
And if you can't do that, get the stream out, share it.
Laura's just deep throating a sandwich. Mr. Ricey boy, oi oi! Yo yo Nicky! So, Mr. Nick Smith, 9-3 up. Ross has got a lot to do here, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, give Ross his due. He's put 200 quid up of his own money to play Nick. And it's an hard task at the moment, but still a long way.
Ryan's in here giving him some support.
Big Ryan Milson in the house. Come to cheer his brother on. If anyone wants a game, Ryan will always put his money up. He's been playing fantastic recently, and to be honest, he deserves the status of Grimsby's number one.
On to hit that one there, Nick. See what Ross can do.
That's
Ouch.
unlucky, that. I think he was intending just to come across and just move that yellow away from his red.
Michael Capon, number 2.
Sorry about that. We just had one of the Smurfs come in and wanted to commentate on the mic for about 5 seconds. So, Mr. Bryant, you must know who Double D is because I think me and Guy should play, as I'm sure he wants revenge.
More than welcome, whoever you are.
So, Guy's just said if you've got 10 grand a man spare, he'll play. Mr. Lee Greener, yes, the tables are full. The beer is flowing, and there's a money match on. Get yourself in, mate. Yeah, Mr. Adam Walker, yeah, this game is off scratch, mate. Honest opinion, I'd have put Nick slight favourite, but as everyone knows, Ross is a good, steady player.
Come on, Double D, show yourself.
Lee Greener, the venue is certainly not dead set.
It's absolutely full of life. It's not bouncing. There's a few people falling, but it's just great people playing pool, and enjoying themselves. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one, Adam, to be honest, who didn't expect the score to be like this. But Nick's took his chances. It's simple as that. Ross has had his, but as soon as Nick's gone to the table, he's put himself in a position to win the frame. And that's what it's about. Mr. Double D, we will play on this little table and leave the big green bays at your house. Laugh out loud.
Okay. So you've been lucky enough to be welcomed to the Gentlemen's Club. I do hope you are a gentleman, but more than willing, game on.
I'm still none the wiser who Double D is. He's ace. I'm trying to figure out, and guys just sat there looking at me going, who's Double D? I've no idea, to be honest. I'm just trying to watch Paul and commentate on it.
We like the element of surprise.
And I see you and them August Borbs. Ah, yes. Most probably Mr. Daniel Reynolds.
By all means, big boy.
Is that who it is? Yes. Double D, fucking hell, quadruple D.
He used to have the highest break at my place, but he's lost it.
Sorry, Mr. Paulstead. We know you're not on tonight, and the language
You're worried about losing your position within the
the
house.
language has got a bit over the top. I do sincerely apologise to everybody who's under 18 in the venue for our malicious language. It will not continue throughout the night, I can assure you that. But Ross has got the chance now to pull a frame back. Excellent finish there by Ross. 9-4.
Needed that as well.
He did.
Big frame.
Very big frame there for Ross. And he's got the break. The views are going up. We're nearly at 30. We was down to 13, so people must like me and Guy on the mic.
It's the comedy value. Not the poll.
Chuckle Brothers on tour. Well, let's see what Nick can do here. Ross unfortunately winning off. Good break as well. Balls are separated nicely
He
here.
could do with a couple of back-to-back frames,
Yeah.
in
If-
all honesty.
If Ross can get it to 9-5, 9-6, brings him nicely back into it. I don't think he can personally let Nick get another 2 or 3 frames off him.
Halfway. Long way to go, yeah.
You fancy, but for me, everyone now will be putting the money on Nick. But again, all it takes is some steady, consistent frames off Ross, and he's straight back into it. That's the first ball I've seen tonight Nick go for and him miss. He's been getting down to these balls pretty confidently
them in.
and comfortably, yeah, and just stroking them.
Got a fancy Ross for this one. worst ball here now.
Yeah, he's got that one on the from our position, the right hand side of the table,
Which he
into the
can
bottom
take
bag.
with those two in the middle.
Yeah,
Drop
he
it
can
in.
drop onto them. It should easily pass from the way we're looking at it. That's a very good,
There it
solid
goes.
pot there by Ross. He's on that ball now. You'd get this one out of the way, Guy, wouldn't you?
You'd like to think so.
Even if you just stun it gently, you're
It
coming
just-
across for that in the opposite corner bag, aren't you?
And even if it's missed, it's hanging over
Yeah,
the
of
back.
course, yeah.
Too much thought.
Yeah, I'd say that, but also as well is we're not down at the table and we're not playing for the money they're playing at. Yeah, it's not a massive pot, but it's still their own money they've put up, I should think, at this. And you are going to get that guy, aren't you? You are going to get a little bit too much thought, but he's comfortably potted that and he's on 2 balls now.
Done.
Yeah. Excellent.
Great shot.
2 good solid shots here, puts him on the black, and that should be another frame back for Mr. Ross Milson, hopefully.
Where's he put in the black? Middle?
Double.
Double.
Double. Oh, Ross.
Ouch.
And he knew that. That's unlucky. That was very unlucky. Concentrating, personally, I think, on position, not the pot there, Guy.
I don't think he needed to put that much work into it.
No, I suppose it's hard. Like I said, we're sat in here, we're commentating on it, we're sitting at a different angle. Ross is the one playing the shot. We can call it differently to how easy it is.
So easy to watch it and call it. Different ball game on the table.
Yeah. Nick's still got a lot of hard work to do here. It's not straightforward for Nick. You'd still put Ross slight favourite for this frame.
Yeah, I'll drop this red in, then the one on the cushion. Can't screw it back, the bag won't take it. It's got to roll it in.
Yeah, and that's the thing with these Supreme tables. Obviously, different venues, different tables, but these pockets don't
It's a
like power.
great
But
shot.
with me saying that, he's just put all his power into that, and the pockets took it, and he's landed well. He's playing with confidence, isn't it? He knows that it's is for the taking tonight.
He's feeling good, he's cueing good, and he's enjoying himself. Shot.
That's a clever little pot there. Come on, Nick. Straight down into that bottom corner. Black into that middle bag, mate. All black into the same. 10-3 Nick Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Right, have I missed something here, gents and ladies? Because I'm seeing 10-4 on the scoreboard, but I've only got 10-3 on mine. Obviously, I've come in late to this, and I don't know if the scores have been updated. Can somebody let me know?
Double D, your break got beaten.
I've come onto this halfway through the match, so I'm
But let's see you on my terms on a little table. Would love to play you. Mr. Greener, always fancy a game, buddy. Whenever you're ready. Not stupid money, but a little bit. More than welcome.
I'm just going to update the score, gents. Obviously, I come on a little bit later. I believe it is 10-4. If I'm wrong, I'll sort that out. But at the end of the day, the result's still the same. Nick's taken full control of the game. But Ross looks comfortable on this at the moment. 2 good pots, and he's pulled another frame back guy.
Big frame this one. Drop this black, his confidence is up big time.
Yeah, he hasn't gone for precision there. He's just gone for leave himself on a shot on the black, and that's what you've got to do. Excellent. Brilliant shot there by Ross. He needed that. 10-5. And that's what some people sometimes don't get the grasp of. They try and force a position onto the black guy when all they need to do sometimes is concentrate on the pot and at least leave a shot on the black. Don't matter where you are, just leave a shot on the black.
And I could be wrong, but the secret with these tables, you roll the balls in. You don't whack them. Quite simple.
Yeah. The tables here are looked after to a high standard. They get ironed, they get brushed regularly. So when you are just rolling a ball in, you are going to get a bit of reaction off the cloth and the cushion. Just concentrate on your pot. Don't concentrate on your position. That'll come.
What's the score with you lot calling me out for games? Greener, not a problem. I'm free tomorrow. Reynolds, I'm free for you also.
Yes, Guy Brian.
And that, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, was Mr. John Rice.
If you didn't know.
If Becky would like to come pick him up in the next 45 to 60 minutes, that will be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Can you bring a flat bed with you as well? Because you may need to lay him on it when you take him home.
But back to the game. $10-5 and Ross has just given Nick a slight chance to take this one. Still a little bit of work to do, but the way Nick's been playing and getting down to the balls, guy, you've got to fancy him.
Ross has got the impetus now, personally. He's won the last 2, which he's not done all night. 2 on the bounce. I can see him gets this next one. It's all to play for.
Yeah, Nick just looks like he's getting down with confidence, though, and he, like we said before, if he's not finishing at the visit, he's making sure that he can try and finish at the next one. And that was a clever little shot there. He just nudged the red over the middle bag to block Ross's yellow.
Yellow onto the red, in between that red. Oh, good effort.
It was a good effort, but that red still goes into that middle pocket. And these middle pockets do take them balls.
Mid-afternoon, Lee? Your call.
Oh, that's bad miss there by Mr. Smith. Bad miss.
Double D's gone quiet.
He'll be counting his taxi fares, see how much money he's got spare, guy. Don't you worry about that. Clever shot there by Ross.
Yeah, not stupid. Nice shot.
Nick's got down confidently though.
He's has been doing all night. He's straight down on the shot. He's seeing the shot and he's playing the shot.
Yeah. You'd fancy him for me, guy, wouldn't you, personally, to set these out?
A little bit of screw. Didn't even need it.
He's just done enough there. He can get through that gap comfortably. And it should be 11-5 Nick Smith.
As for you, Gilly, I'm surprised you've not lost your brain after your exhibitions last night. Haven't a clue, buddy, but no phone up here.
Both lads are just going for a quick little break, and so am I. Right, we're back with Nick Smith to break. And he currently leads 11-5. Couple of steady pots there by Ross. Personally, he really needs to set this frame. If he starts dropping any more, it's just going to run away from him. This would be a good frame for him to get on the board now. 3 little dollies and then the black. Alright, mate. Excellent little shot there by Ross. Put himself in prime position for taking this frame now. Brilliant. Well done there, Ross. 11-6. He needed that frame straight after the break. Took the frame there at the right time. Off Nick's break. He's given himself a bit of a chance if he can take his own break here. That puts him 11-7, 4 frames behind. Game on.
You fuckers, you two. Want it, it's kind in it. Who threw that?
Well, Nick's been playing tonight. These shouldn't be a problem. But if he does miss, I expect Ross to take full advantage. White just ran slightly away from him. He might be able to get this into the bottom corner and then leave himself with the end corner. No. Made a mess of that, Nick. So, Ross, take your chance now, mate. Mr. Matthew Carambo, whoever you are, you surface again, sir. Get your money out and play Mr. Ryan Milson. You come on here, you slag people off all the time, but I haven't seen you get your bollocks out and put your money on the table. I will swear on this stream now because you are starting to get annoying.
Let me deal with him. Lee, 2 o'clock.
Nick's still a slight favourite for this frame, but the way Ross's balls are.
I'm liking. I'm liking those yellows.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Mr. Dan Green, Matthew Sharonbow or whatever does sound like a nonce who used to kiss kids.
Does he live on a duck island? Whack.
It's alright, he keeps coming on these streams giving the Milsons crap, especially Ryan. But I've yet to see him get involved and put his money where his mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is, mate. Play Ryan Milson. And once you do, you might gain a bit of respect. Up until that point, keep your mouth quiet and let the big boys get on with the pull.
Lee, I'll book the table. See you tomorrow, dude.
Nick Smith, 12-6 up.
Nice break again.
So unlucky there. Everything so far throughout the night has been going right for Nick.
But isn't that the case? I had a game with Liam earlier on today. Absolutely annihilated me. Didn't get one bit of run, didn't get one kiss. And you make your own luck, don't get me wrong. But I don't think at the moment Ross is getting any of it. But Nick's very confident in the way he's playing, addressing the table.
Yeah, as it stands, the way it's going, Ross is nicking that frame back, but then Nick's getting the next one. And it's goes frame for frame. It doesn't take a rocket science to work out. Nick will win. And that's hard on Ross because he is playing pretty decent pull. It's just sometimes like that.
Oh,
Again, he's gone off quite a few times tonight, what's cost him.
what are we playing for, Lee? Bacon buns?
Unless Baracus been paying his rent on time, Lee can't afford the bun, never mind the bacon in the bun.
No comment, Your Honour.
Matthew Charambo, you still proceed to comment. Let's see you put your money where your mouth is, sir, on this stream and play somebody. Come on, mate. Drag your balls out your wife's purse and get some money put down.
Are you a keyboard warrior, Matthew, by any chance? You are a keyboard warrior. Quite simple. Right, back to the game. Open frame, this one. Got a fancy neck for these. I'm sure I'll be proved wrong, but nice looking table. The bacon buns are on you then, Lee. Yeah, nice shot again. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight, Nick. 13-6. Steady, where are you? The commentators are deserting. Break time, see you shortly. game on. Chaps have got some drinks. Here we go. Thanks for your help tonight, Scott. With both tournaments. You need to get some practice in, Lee, for tomorrow. Never name anyone else with the trainers. Tall task for Ross now, but as we all know, it can change quite easily. I think Ross has had mostly dry breaks tonight, Scott, as well. So, not hard when it's not easy when that keeps happening. I'll be drinking green tea, Lee. And no, that's not your brand. Shot. Even more so if you can see that right into the middle. Playing with a lot of confidence now, Nick. Easy to say, but roll it in. Black in the opposite corner. Matthew, why don't you get a life and go and pester somebody else? Unless you've got anything to talk about cue-wise or pull-wise. Or are you just a jealous person? This time, here she goes. Two shots to Ross. Let's see what he can do. Personally, yellow in that corner, screw back up to the top cushion, get those two out of the way, come back down the table. And I was wrong. That's not a bad call, Carl, actually, to be honest with you. Oh, Ross. Next confidence, I fancy him for this. But yeah, chance for Ross. Let's hope he can take it. They're still here steady, but the microphones keep failing.
Get some more tomorrow.
I don't know, mate. You're the number one commentator. I'm just filling in. I would have thought so, though, yes. You got to fancy Ross to get this, otherwise it
Grand
is
job, guy. Doing a grand job, sir.
definitely game over, and I don't mean that rudely.
He's struggling, to be honest, mate. He's not at the races, not at all.
No. Ouch. Oh, Not had the luck tonight. Credit where it's due. He's had no run of the ball. He's had nothing. Got a fancy nick for these. Not made it easy for himself. He's got the confidence, and that's the difference tonight. Nick's had the run, played well, and Ross has had no luck. Oh, here we go. Skill shot. Yep, just little old me, Mr. Stead. My virgin outing into the commentary box. The rest of them are all lashed up. Nothing worse than a stream with nothing. And unfortunately, you've got me. But I wouldn't dare take your mantle. Ross is going for it now. He knows he's got nothing to lose. Maybe not a bad thing. Thank you, number one barmaid. Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, thank you kindly. Dulcet, definitely.
Is that him? Oh, I thought you were.
We'll have to have a game, Ash, as well. So where does he go now? There we go. Bit too straight on that one. Oh, roll it into the middle. Top left. Middle again. Black in the corner. Shot. Not. No worries, Ash. Look forward to it, buddy. It's a cracking effort. Nick's on fire. Sixteen 6. 2 to go for Nick, and a uphill task for Ross. Ding ding, frame 23. $34 on the stream. Thank you for following us. Hope to see you again in the club as well. I can see why Nick wears this blue top. Is it by any chance his lucky colour? Yeah, he's cueing well. Not that well with that shot, but lots of confidence. Come on, Ross. Yeah, shot.
You've been left alone, guy.
Fine, not a problem. That one's...
You ready for another one?
Battery's dead.
No, you're not. Guy, you've done a fantastic job tonight, mate, to be truthful with you. Here we go, back to the game then. Ross is on yellows. Yeah, it's nice he drops it down the line, but I'm not sure what he's on.
Mr. Rice has joined us in the house, in the commentator's booth. Unfortunately, we're down to one mic, and I think all Ross is missing really is confidence and a couple of back-to-back frames. He hasn't had the luck,
Ooh.
but credit to Nick. He's been very confident in what he's done, and that's why the score is as it is.
I mean, Nick now can take this red, but where's his other red going, Guy?
He
So
needs
he's
some
going to draw
deep
this. He's
screw.
going to draw this in now.
There you go, flick it
But-
into the
but-
corner bag.
Do you reckon, or is he going to take
Yeah.
a cheeky double?
Well, pop that in the corner bag. Nice kiss. He maybe will hold for the black. I doubt it, but
He's going into the yellows though, isn't he? It's a bit of a wild shot for me, Guy. That, to be truthful with
he's got lucky again.
you. Yeah. See, Ross has got his two balls out there, or do you play into these two yellows now, or do you just drop behind them?
You've got nothing to lose with
Yeah,
the deficit he's got. So you, personally, the yellow nearest to the black,
Oh,
you
he's-
play
he's-
that.
Yep,
There you go.
that's a great shot, to be truthful. That was a percentage shot. That's what he had to play.
That was the 1970s. 16s. Nick is unbeatable today, looks of things.
Yeah, it was all that practice that I gave him earlier, Steph. You know that, mate.
I know you, John. You'd have got his arm going. He's a good
Just wanna
lad,
give-
Nicky. He's had a few pints tonight as well. He's still doing the business though.
They've both been drinking, haven't they, in fairness?
Yeah.
To be
And
truthful.
buying each other drinks
Yeah.
as well, which is nice to see.
Yeah, that's it, Nicky. That's it. Clinical, that, mate. Absolutely clinical.
Bump.
A great finish.
We now go to
He's not messing about.
17-6.
He's not messing about. Nicky Smith is not messing about tonight. He's come here to play Paul, taking this down. Yeah, just again while the table's free, I'd like to thank Guy for coming in and stepping in on this commentary job. He's been here all night. Not only that, he's been at the club playing pool all day. He's a top bloke, and he's got my massive respect.
Flattery will get you everywhere, but I've enjoyed the day. It's been great.
Hey, Guy, it's been
And
brilliant.
thank you for letting me loose on the mic.
Hey, Guy, it's been brilliant to have you here, to be truthful. And it's always good to have all the people on the commentary. It's good. It's nice to have people to actually come and do this. Most people shy away from this. Goomsby's number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Very rare you'll get Ryan Milson on the mic, or Michael Cable, or Paul Jackson, or anybody like that. But you know what? Tonight, Guy stepped in. He's done an amazing job, and for that, I'm truly thankful.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No, that's perfectly all right, Guy. You ready for another drink yet, or
I could be,
could you? Is it a Guinness, sir?
if you'd be so kind.
Oh, straight in your basket.
All right, here we go. Does Nick take this next one? Game over? Or can Ross mount a challenge? Bit of a messy break there. 2 shots. What can Nick do? Yeah, full of confidence. Full. And a bit of luck as well.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, nice shot, rolled it in. You only get intermittent, you don't get longer than a minute. Don't let it die.
I think that's fine for Nicky. You take one down the end first.
Yeah, and you play it at pace so it stays over the bag.
Oh, yeah,
But-
he's gone with full conviction
But
there.
he's got the confidence.
Yeah, he has also. He's going to nudge his yellow out here. He's going to nudge it out, but... There you go. He's nudged it out. One good shot here, guy, to get on the black. And it's not
The
a
way
neat-
he's
it's n-
playing, I see this being sent in the top bag with a bit of screw.
It's got to be, mate, to be truthful. He needs to land back on this left-hand side of the table to be able to get the black in.
There we go.
Has he left himself the angle? I
He
think he
is.
has. By the way he's getting down, yep, he's dropped it straight in. Again, Nicky Smith, that's brilliant, mate.
Well
Absolutely
played,
brilliant.
gents.
Well
Very
done,
well
lads.
played. Unlucky, Ross, and that's genuinely meant.
Absolutely
you had
brilliant.
no luck this evening.
No. Nicky Smith, though, full credit to Nicky Smith. He's played out his skin tonight. Absolutely out of his skin, and he fully deserves to win the money that he's earned tonight.
And now I can go to the loo.
Right. For myself and Mr. Guy Bryant, we are now we're lights out, all out. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been most appreciated. To Lyco sponsors, to Mill Snooker, to TI Carpets, to CRS Business Systems. Thank you for all those who have tuned in. Been a massive respect. Peace out.
It's good night from me. It's good night from him, and thank you for watching.